Anything which is an output of their minds and expressed afterwards, that is intellectual property. How do you protect it? If you're an artist, generally you contract out. So that means that you sell your intellectual property to a firm, to a corporation, and then they pay you money for it, and then after that they can do whatever they want with it. However, as an artist, you have more than just that. You have these things called moral rights. You have the right of attribution. If what you're doing is something which is entirely yours, the story is yours, the characters are yours, then you have a right of attribution. If a person were to hire you for creative work, and that work is part of your duties, then this is not your intellectual property at all. This is actually the intellectual property of somebody else, and you're just being there to help out. If you're just making sketches, or if you're just coloring, or if you're just making illustrations based on something which a person already conceptualized, then that is not protected at all. That property you're making just belongs to another person. Now, if it was your creation, like if it wasn't X-Men, if it was Omen, then you sell that to a company. That project is your intellectual property, and so you have a right to have your name there. If, however, you are making a story, like for example, you have X-Men, but you're creating a story for the X-Men, that's yours. It's important because that's how you're known. People have to know who you are. People have to know who created this work. That is the main reason why people would go to you. They find something so beautiful or so expressive to them that they connect with it. They will get you again. They were going to ask, who made this? And I want to get the works of this person. You have a right to have your name attached all the time. In fact, you have to have it attached as much as possible. Why? Because that will help the creative industry. There, people will realize that, hey, you don't have to go to a big corporation. You can go to this person, and he will give you value for money. And that is the kind of thrust, again, which the Creative Content Development Program would like to encourage, would like to teach, would like to impart to people. Most people don't understand the concept of registration in the National Library. Definitely, if you create something, even if it's not registered, it's yours. It's intellectual property. It's protected by the Intellectual Property Code of the Philippines. Why is there a registration in the National Library? The registration in the National Library is only for proof. Let me be clear about this. Registration in the National Library is not there to get any rights, to obtain any rights. It's just there for evidentiary purposes. In case you have to go to court, you will be able to show that, yes, it's mine. It's registered under my name. I registered it on this date, which came before the time that you created your thing, which you copied from me. That's what registration is for. It's only for matters of evidence. However, if you don't have registration, you can always have other evidence other than registration. It's not there to take a right to have a right. No, these things are automatic as soon as you create the work.